Hey, fellas, Sunday night and about ready to start week 11. And so I wanted to kind of give you the theme for the next couple weeks, and that is to compete, the idea of what it means to compete. And I looked it up this evening. I'd heard it before. Actually, Coach Penner from Dort, the football coach there, had given us a devotion years ago, and he talked about this idea of competing. It's a Latin word that comes from com and petere. And I'm sure I'm saying the last part wrong, but com means together, and petere is to aim or to seek, right? So actually competing isn't, it's like us against Morningside or us against Concordia or me against my opponent. Competing is, it's really, it's me against me. That opponent, that person across the map from me, is there to just to make sure that I'm bringing my best to the table. And to compete means to strive together, right? To strive together. And oftentimes we only compete a few times throughout the course of the year. But actually, we compete every day. We compete every day. And we have an opportunity to compete every day. You are a part of a team of 32 guys who want to be the best version of themselves. And so when 32 guys are on the same path, the same purpose, it's unique to each individual person, but we want to strive to be the best person we can be, the best man we can be. We are doing this together. We're learning to compete, to strive together. And, the idea of striving or even seeking is that it's like it's in front of me. Like, yet you have to press on, right? Forgetting what is behind, striving for what's ahead. And so I want you to focus on that in the weeks to come, because competing doesn't just happen 1 hour or 2 hours after weigh-ins. It happens every day, right? Every day I compete. Every day I strive to be better. Every day I want to improve. And how this comes into play in using Scripture is if you read Colossians 3, and I hope you do sometime this week, but read Colossians 3, and towards the end of the chapter, Paul writes, whatever you do, whether it's school, whether it's training, whether it's wrestling, whether it's your job, your work-study job, whatever you do your work heartily, right? Do it with heart. Do it with passion. Do it well, as for the Lord rather than for man. You're not working for me. You're not working for me. You're working for God. And when I begin to think about that, I'm not working for Northwestern. Northwestern is a place I do my work, but ultimately, I want to be the best coach I can be because I know that it honors God. I want to be the best husband that I can be because I know that it honors God. I want to be the best father because I know that it honors God. Hopefully, you want to be the best student you can be because it's going to honor God. It prepares you for your job, which is going to help you with providing for your family. So there's greater rewards than just what's in front of you. But my charge for the next couple of weeks is that you guys learn how to compete every day, every rep, every assignment. Whatever you do your work heartily as for the Lord and not for man. That's the challenge. That's what it means to compete. So I pray that you guys compete each and every day, each and every rep. Make sure you read through that email that I sent out. I talked to you guys a lot about kind of like our fundraising so far. There's a couple opportunities to serve this week. We have My Choice coming up on Thursday. I'm just stoked with the number of guys that are going to Man Mondays and D groups. The Bible study with Coach G, going to FCA. Really just touched by that. You guys are doing. I love to see you guys grow in your faith. All right, so good job with that. My choice, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I do kind of give you an update as far as what the schedule looks like for our competition schedule. We added a home duel on Tuesday the 24th. That's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And then I kind of give you a COVID update in there, and I talk about the week's schedule. One thing that I would tell you, and this is so important, especially for you guys that are either in isolation or quarantine. Even if I can't wrestle, I can still compete. Even if I can't do what I want to do, I can still get better. It may not be exponentially the same, but I can still get better. So it's easy for me to sit in my room and say I can't do anything and just get down and depressed. But you can get better. We don't know why things happen. We don't know why injuries occur. We don't know why this COVID thing's taken, we can speculate all we want, but it's happening. And some of us are in quarantine, some of us are in isolation, some of us have been fortunate to not have any of that. And so wherever you're at, you can compete wherever you're at. So be encouraged, be encouraging to someone else. Forget what was behind, strive for what's ahead of you. And man, remember, whatever you do, do your work heartily, as if for the Lord and not for man. All right. Excited for the week. Got a big week planned for you guys as far as your training goes, and we've got some recruits coming later on. But yeah, real excited for you. And yeah, I'll see you sometime in the week. Bye. I'm out.